Hey everybody, wherever whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in World Cloud for another Exception Protocol Advanced Run for Season 96. For the season's character pool, I'll be taking Inferno Soul, Persicaria SE, Eos, Yelena, Delacy, Angela, Sochin, and Jin. Sorry, I didn't mean Angela, I meant Antonina. For protocols, we'll be taking Chaos Matrix and War Rage on all levels. Our first layer takes us to Cyclopes sector, and for functions we're gonna focus on well actually we'll see what I end up building, because depending on the protocols we get, I might go with either the snipers or the warriors or a mix. But for our pathing, we're gonna take this anomaly area over here, through this elementary zone elevator, through this advanced zone, through this intermediate zone, through this intermediate zone elevator, through this function library. Actually, we'll take the function library second, and then the intermediate zone elevator first. Through this intermediate zone, through this advanced zone, through this anomaly area, through this advanced zone elevator, through this elementary zone. So we'll start over on the bottom line. That gives us 3 advanced zones to work with. Start here. So for starters, let's have Sochin on the top tile, and then we'll open with Inferno Soul and Persicaria SE. And then let's have Delacy and Jin over here. So we can have Jin on this side. Disable these. And we're gonna go on offensive build because we have EM towers, although this is the first node, so we're not gonna have the points to stun this right away. Okay. Do I want to take Cybernetic Scorch? I feel like my problem with the Blazing Matrix as a set in Exception Protocol is like the Nyx Flame stacks take a while to build up, so it's not the fastest method. It is a decent general set. I think we'll pass on that for now. We'll take this elementary zone here. Let's have Inferno Soul on the teleporter. We'll have Delacy over here. We'll put Sochin over here, and then we'll put Persicaria SE on the Power Strike tile. We got the swap, so we'll just use the stun anyway. We'll skip these, and then we'll take this advanced over here. Let's put Inferno Soul on the Power Strike tile, put Sochin on the melee shield, Delacy behind Sochin. Okay, take this, take Sundering Echoes, and then from here we could lock Fragile Label. Actually, we'll ignore that for now. Let's just let that roll. We'll take this anomaly area here, take the +1, and let's take one of these protocols to the advanced zone. Sochin on the taunt tile, Jin on the range shield, Inferno Soul on the teleporter. We'll put the Delacy behind Sochin, and then Persicaria SE on the other ranged shield. Okay, pick this up, take Clouds of Dejection, and then from here, Solemn Dignity we can go, regardless of what kind of team composition we end up having. We can take Deadly Blow here, and then we'll take this intermediate zone over here. Inferno Soul on the teleporter, Persicaria SE on the Power Strike tile, Sochin over here, Delacy behind Sochin, and we'll put Jin in the far corner. Okay. We'll lock Radical Therapy as well. Let's take this intermediate zone here. Let's not forget to swap the Flexible this time, since there's no EM Tower. Okay, and then we'll skip these. Let's take this Function Library. And I think we're gonna skip on that. We'll just discard these with the extra cash coins. We'll take Angelus is the boss this season, so we'll take a Root Protocol, and we'll also take Miasma. And then, since Angelus is the boss this season, I imagine we're gonna deal with her high dodge rate, which means Yelena and Eos are out of the table since they rely almost entirely on normal attacks. So we're gonna have to go with Persecary SE and Inferno Soul. Inferno Soul for this one. We'll take this intermediate zone here. Okay, and then we're not at 250 yet, so we're gonna keep holding. And let's take this anomaly area or advanced zone here. Okay, pick this up. Take Connective Matrix. And we're gonna lock Anger Feedback. And from here we'll take this Elementary Zone. Let's have Sochin on the melee shield, the Lacey behind Sochin, Furnace on the Power Strike tile. We'll swap to offensive build for the EM tower. Actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna use Persecary SE and Inferno Soul. I think we drop either Anger Feedback or Solemn Dignity. In which case, we're gonna drop Solemn Dignity actually. So we're gonna unlock that, and we're gonna focus on the others. And we're actually at 260, so I'm gonna buy Radical Therapy. And then let's take this anomaly area over here for the +1. And then we buy Anger Feedback. And we'll take this recovery area. And we're gonna upgrade Anger Feedback. Delay Miser. We'll take the other negative protocol. Inferno Soul on the teleporter. We'll put Jin for corner. Let's put Sochin over here. And we'll put Persecary SE in the Power Strike tile. Put the Lacey behind Sochin. And let's swap to Flexible Strat. Okay, we're gonna skip these. Our second layer takes us to Ascension Sector, and for our pathing, we're gonna take either of these recovery areas over here, through this Elementary Zone elevator, through this Support Vault area, through this Anomaly area, through this Anomaly area elevator, through this Elementary Zone, through this Intermediate Zone, through this Elementary Zone, through this Intermediate Zone elevator, through this Intermediate Zone. So we'll start over on either of these two lines. I am going to sell one of my assist functions to make space, because this is Ascension Sector. Let's put Inferno Soul on the teleporter, and then Sochin up front, the Lacey behind Sochin. We'll put Persecary SE on the Sniper tile, and then I guess Jin's fine on the Overdrive tile. Oh, actually no. We should take advantage of our connected matrix, so we'll stick everyone together like this. Okay. We're gonna ignore these, and then I'm going to sell Roboarm Impact. And let's take this into Mito here. I've batteried the wrong person. We're gonna skip these, and then I'm going to sell Nexus Cycle. And let's take this into Mito here. Okay, we'll upgrade Anger Feedback here, and then skip the rest. I'm going to sell Nexus Composite. And then from here, we're going to take this Elementary Zone. I'm actually gonna swap out... actually, I guess I could just heal first. Jin died anyway. Oh. He still died anyway. God damn it. Okay, we'll take both of these protocols. And then I'm going to take Damage Amplifier. And then we're gonna sell Roboarm Concussion. Over here, we'll take this into Mito. I'm actually gonna swap out Jin, and we'll put in Anna. Okay, we're gonna skip these, and then sell the Roboarm Impact. Take this Elementary Zone. You can try to put Jin back. It's a bit risky though. That thrower is immediately gonna fire at him. I think we have to arrange differently. Something like this. There we go. Okay, we'll take Freezing Strike. And then I'm going to sell Nexus Composite. I'll take this Anomaly Area over here. Take the +1. Take this Anomaly Area over here. Take another +1. And then for the supportal area, we're not really gonna pick any one. I guess I could go... Yeah, we'll just go to the Elementary Zone so we get a free shop reset. Okay, we'll take this negative protocol, delay miser. These are about to hurt. We'll skip these, and then I'm going to sell Robarm Impact. And then let's take this elementary zone here. There you go. And then we're gonna skip these. I'm going to sell Nexus Composite again. And then for the recovery area, let's go ahead and upgrade one of our blue cards. So we'll upgrade Damage Amplifier. And then we'll do another upgrade to Damage Amplifier. And let's take this output terminal. For this one, let's have Sochin on the Frontal. Inferno Soul can teleport over to the Herb Tile in the back. Put the Lacy behind Sochin. Jin can go on the Flash Attack Tile so he can heal faster. And then let's put Berserker SE here. Everyone died, but it's fine. We get reset anyway. We'll skip these. Our third layer takes us to Enigma Sector, and for our pathing, we'll take this advanced zone over here through this advanced zone, through this intermediate zone, through this advanced zone, through this intermediate zone, through this advanced zone, through this anomaly area elevator, through this anomaly area. So we'll start over on this third line. I can't take the other elevators because I want to maximize the points with the advanced zones and also get extra cash coins for the assist functions. That's for advanced zone. So I'm going to sell all my assist functions actually. Here. So that's going to be our path. Is there a path where I can take differently? No, not really. So let's start here. Let's have Sochin on the debuff immunity tile. Put Inferno Soul on the Trojan tile. Actually, put it the other way around. And then let's have the Lacy. The Lacy's fine where she is, and we'll put Jin over in the corner. Okay, and we'll take the root protocol for Angelus. So this is another reason. This is the main reason why we don't want to use ASN Yelena here. She counters with her dodge, so that's gonna hurt for these two. We're gonna skip these, and then we'll take this anomaly area here, and we got some cash points out of that. Nice. And let's take this anomaly area here. And we lost cash coins there, that's unfortunate. And before we take this advance zone, I think I'm gonna roll down because we barely have any cards for our deck space. So we're gonna try and roll for some bonuses here. We're getting sniper functions when we're clearly not going sniper. We can take hypothermic wasting. And then let's upgrade that. I don't want Psalm Dignity because we want Bloodthirsty March and Bloodthirsty Rhythm. They're more important for our team composition right now. We'll take Kindled Militants. Let's see if we can get the other cards we need. We have a lot of deck space, so we're gonna roll pretty deep here. And we're ignoring a lot of the warrior functions because we're running hash rate warriors, so the only set they're really using is Vitality Loss. We can take Cold Snap. I don't know if Enhanced Healing is like worth it on these two because they're continuous skill healers. I think I'd rather have Substance Reversal. I'm gonna take Medic Functions. Well, I guess Overdrive works for Jin. Although the set bonuses for this don't really work that well for them. Again, because they're like continuous skills. We'll take the upgrade to Freezing Strike. Weakness Reinforcement is actually not that bad. We'll take that as well. And then Shielding Framework. We can take Insurance Coverage as well. And we can upgrade that. We'll take Coagulopathy. Take the upgrade to Freezing Strike. We'll take the upgrade to Hypothermic Wasting. And we'll take Furious Deterrence. So we rolled pretty deep there. That's like a lot of our cash coins burned. But we kind of have an idea of what we're trying to build now. From here, we're gonna take this advance zone. And same layout. I have to use an ult here, I think. Okay. We'll sell this one. We'll take Ravaged Remains. And then we'll upgrade Coagulopathy. And we have 3 more advanced zones, and so these assist functions will actually keep. Let's take this intermediate zone here. Switch on a Trojan Tile. We'll put Infernusol on the other Trojan Tile, and then let's put the Lacy on the Herb Tile just behind Sochan. We'll put Persicary SE over here. Okay, then we'll skip these, and then let's take this advanced zone over here. Timing is a bit weird. I want to battery Sochan, but because she gets hit by the Raider immediately at the start, the battery is kind of wasted on her. She's delayed. But I guess it helps her survive, so that's fine. Okay, and let's pick this up. Take damage disengagement. Should help with sustain. I think we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we still have like another chance to pick up protocol, so we're gonna delay Miser again. I'm gonna take the root protocol, and then we'll take life extraction here. Did I count that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So we have another chance over here at this output terminal. Hopefully that's all of the protocols, and we didn't miss any. Let's take this intermediate zone here. Let's put Sochan on the Trojan Tile. First on the debuff immunity, and then Persicary SE on the Herb Tile. Put Jin at the back. And we'll put the Lacy behind Sochan. Oh, it was worth it. Skip these. And... oh, that was an intermediate zone. I meant to do that on the advanced zone. Whoops. My bad. Oh, we have enough ult bar. I think we can get enough for this. So... bit close. We'll pick this up. We'll take Fabian Tactics. And then skip these. And we'll take this last advance zone. I was hoping I could get past that without using an ult, because I want to ult the output terminal, but it is what it is. We'll take Snowman's Curse, and then we'll skip these. And then for the recovery area, let's upgrade one of our cards. Ideally... okay, we can get all of them to gold. I think we'll upgrade Coagulopathy. I believe that one spawns as a blue card, because Life Extraction is the purple card. And then let's take this output terminal. Now for this one, we can just leave this on auto ultimate. It's fine. And we'll just hold our tactical so we have enough tactical for the final fight.
どうか盾の後ろへ燃え上がれ激しき矢が育ち反もしなさい何もかも焼き払われちゃったね
And perfect. We get Miser, the last point where it almost doesn't matter. We only lose the 5 cash coins. So we'll pick this up. And then it's time to max out our deck size and roll down. So we have a maximum deck size of 17. Considering we have a medic set, we have an odd number here on our set bonus of 3. So that's 1 set, and that leaves us with 14. So that's 3 4-piece bonuses. Ideally Deadly Blow, Icy Tsunami, and then Vitality Loss. And then the last few cards we can just go for whatever we want. Probably for points. We can take Neighboring Overflow, that's nice. On Jin, that's very good because that means his attacks actually do damage now. Skip these. Let's take the upgrade to Radical Therapy. We can actually take NKLO here since the guaranteed crits from Deadly Blow are going to trigger the true damage from NKLO. So that leaves us with... we're looking for the other pieces of Deadly Blow now. So Bloodthirsty March and Bloodthirsty Rhythm. And then the rest is going to be upgrades for the rest of our cards. Hopefully we can get all of them. Although considering we rolled down a lot earlier, actually got not a lot of cash coins. Okay, Life Extraction. I think, okay, Vitality Loss is all gold. We are missing Cold Snap, Kindled Militants, Insurance Coverage, Shielding Framework, and then Bloodthirsty March and Bloodthirsty Rhythm. So hopefully we can get these. Here's Kindled Militants. There's Bloodthirsty Rhythm. Bloodthirsty March should have a higher chance, there we go, since it's 40%. We'll see if we can get another copy. So right now all we're looking for are upgrades to our existing cards. Here's Insurance Coverage. We're missing Bloodthirsty March and Cold Snap and Shielding Framework. We're not gonna get it, actually. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough cash coins. I'm going to sell Shielding Framework. So I can take Accumulated Recycling, and then hopefully we get a gold card here. We don't. Even if I sell this... oh, actually, we only have... yeah. If I sell one, that gets us to 23. Then I reroll. So that gives us 13. We can't buy a gold card even if there was a gold card here. So that's unfortunate. So we only have... we're missing out on 30 points. Which is not great. We do have our set bonuses. Hopefully that is going to give us enough damage. We are running Inferno Sol, so should be fine. And we have Connective Matrix, so we're not going to be able to use the Overdrive Tiles. We can only use one, but then the positioning is a bit awkward because we want Inferno Sol at the center so that she gets the maximum value of Connective Matrix. So our layout is going to look something like this. It's a bit weird, but we'll put this on auto ultimate and auto skill, and then if I need to micro, which I probably wouldn't need to micro, but if we do, we'll try again. But this should be relatively fast with the damage with Inferno Soul. Yeah, considering we didn't get any more ult meter after the first two ults, I don't think we could have gotten any faster with that one. So I guess we'll just take it. There's not really much else we can micro there. I guess we could like aim Persicaria's SE's ult better, but it's pretty wide anyway, and I'm pretty sure it hit, so or at least it should. Well, it did, so you know, that should be fine. So like I said, we're missing out on 30 points since we have 2 purple functions instead of the full gold. That would have been the full 20 for 600. Fortunately, that's not the case. That gives us 6,735. We'll see where that puts us on the leaderboard. So that puts us at number 3. Pretty good. The extra 30 points with the multiplayer probably would have gotten me to 6,800. The 6,800 range. I don't know if I would have gotten past Incure here, but this is still pretty high. So we were lucky on the +1s on the deck size increases, at least. We just weren't able to maximize it completely. But yeah, everyone's composition is gonna look the same here because Inferno Soul. She does have one of the highest burst damages with her ult. So it's going to be like Inferno Soul almost all the way down here. But that is what happens when you have the most powerful boss in the game in the pool. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Wherever, whenever you're watching from, have a good day, good night, take care, and thanks for watching.